We're in. I don't frequently broadcast as much as I used to, so I'd like to get back into it just a little bit. I don't, and I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to pin my chat window on top. I just have no idea what it is. Like, I don't have a damn clue. I suppose, alternatively, I could just ignore it and pretend it's not a problem. Also, my stream quality is probably extraordinarily poor now that I consider it, because my internet isn't great. But it's going to have to do. I'm actually dropping 10% of my frames. That's awesome. Alright, well, in we go. Here's to hoping my internet isn't utter dog trash and the game ends up being playable. I'm just going to open up the stream on my phone so I can see the chat, because my ass does not have two monitors. And as much as checking the chat in the VR headset sounds like fun, I don't think I'd like to do. Alright, we're all set. We're ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. My shit just dropped down to like 0 fucking frames for upload, but whatever. We're gonna make it work. Got my shit open with the chat ready to rock and roll. Beautiful. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. That's great news. Ow. Good start to the run. Get smacked in the face. Is this one faster? Surprisingly not. Those are usually pretty quick. It occurs to me that my stream is going to become more and more latent until it falls so incredibly behind it's no longer live, but I don't think there's anything I can actually do about that, so yeah, it may just be prone to falling behind at times. I guess it happens. There is a way for me to prevent that, but I think it, like, breaks the encoding somehow, so I think I'm just not gonna do that at all. Damn, I'm fucking soaking damage for this first level. Nope. Item up there, don't care what it is. Not worth the time to go bother with. That is a low capacity wand. I do want that. Those are usually pretty quick. How am I gonna get in there? Alright. Get to go wayfaring around, I guess. Ah, a bridge. Oh shit. That guy is terrible news. Or he was until he was literally turned to paste. Wow, there's another one. That's crazy to me. The enemy wouldn't really be much of a threat if he didn't do so much fucking, like, damage, but when he bleeds like hell, so... Dude, I actually have brain damage. I can't kick enemies today. I'm so low in the first level. I'm gonna have to, like, skip through a ton of this. It's gonna be so lame. Yeah, shout out to the new internet service provider. Anybody thinking about switching to Start? Don't. My best advice to you right now: just let the big corporation keep screwing you over. Trust me, it's worth it. Wow, this guy just healed a hole in the level, huh? And a low capacity wand. This one's got rain cloud on it. Actually, I wouldn't mind taking that. For the first, like, 2 levels, rain cloud's actually really useful. Later on, you gotta get pretty creative with it, but for now, it's very functional. I actually have a sweater on because it's cold as hell in here, but as a trade-off, I feel horribly constrained in it. Okay, so it looks like the Wi-Fi mesh system is now understanding a little bit better what's going on, so it's not like awful anymore. I'm just gonna make sure my audio sounds like okay while not many people are here. Okay, yeah, audio doesn't sound awful. Though it seems to cut off sometimes for reasons beyond my explanation, but not gonna worry about that right now. Again, it's probably internet related. It's kind of funny. I'm most interested in the live chat. But back to the matter becomes I'm not interested in the download on the stream because I don't want to wait. I don't want to let the internet out the window, so to speak. So that's alright. We ignore those. Though I'm not really sure about this level. It's kind of boring so far. Honestly, there's very little happening. Oh wait, we see possible activity coming up here. We make it through. But nothing here, is there? Yeah, I didn't benefit at all from going this way. That fucking sucks. Oh. Alright, well I found a single enemy. How wonderful. How marvelous is that? Let me tell you, it doesn't get better. Alright, whatever, I'm low. I didn't find any max health increases or anything special. I just kind of got BTFO'd on this first level, honestly. Mid-ass wands, shit item find, like, just a terrible first level all around. Literally, it's just a skill issue, I guess. My RNG is worse than other people's. Let's see what this guy is, an egg. That's also a terrible item. Man, of all the items I could have spawned there, an egg. Like, not a skeevy of any kind, nothing, just an egg. Whatever. I'll take the ally along for the level. That is a whole ass pit of a wheel. Alright, let's see what we got here, ladies and gents. Explosion, there is a trigger, but it's on the hollow egg, unfortunately. Like my least favorite spell to land a trigger with. Well, let's see if this is any better than the starter one. Oh yeah. Though its recharge time isn't great, I will admit. This one has like half as much recharge time. That's a lot better. Long distance cast, explosion. I think I see what the game is trying to tell me. I think I'm reading the writing on the wall. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, That's, that'll do. And we got no more shuffle off the bat, which is actually an incredibly good start. I'll take that. So now every wand in the game is a good wand. So, I mean, that's not necessarily true. If I get like an always casts explosion of brimstone, it's obviously not good, but wow. Jesus. I'm dying here. Yeah, this thing's actually surprisingly good. We're gonna throw away the wand. I can come back for it if I really need it later on, but I somehow doubt that I'll be living long enough to come get it anyway, so. Okay, that's somebody wielding a wand. Great. It's always great news. And of course it's a bubble spark. A very potent spell. I'll admit, that isn't the most effective thing in the world. Like, it's great for digging, but it's not good for fighting. Like, it does damage, it's hard to land. Because it goes straight through enemies. Okay, let's see what this is all about. That's interesting. That's a bubble spark with a bunch of triggers on itself, so it just kind of self-replicates throughout the level. Not to mention the chaotic path on it. Okay, that's fine. I can take that along for the time being. Nothing wrong with that. Detonated a rat. Okay, that's a pretty decent amount of gold, but it's not enough to keep going. And there's a lot of max health increases and stuff like that here, so I'm gonna keep moving on. That guy's got way too much health for me to shoot to death. I'm just gonna ignore him. You, however, are in an unfortunate spot. I actually might swap this for my primary one, because it seems to be a better one. It has a payload on board, so it kind of deals a lot more damage on impact. There we are. Ain't that nice? Yo, okay, bomb guy. Chill. Take the pill. Take it easy. Large firebolts, low capacity, high. You know what? Yeah, it's a better digging wand than the freaking goofy ass landmines. Plus, I get more of them. Okay, that guy just became the center of like the fucking Chernobyl explosion. That's actually messed. He's just walking around on fire, minding his own business, and walked into like a pit of gunpowder. Poor dude. Yorch. Wow. Knockback just hates me today, huh? I'd like to continue exploring this level, but it is filling with, like, friggin' toxic sludge so incredibly quickly that I don't think I can... This is just a bottle of swamp. Like, I can't put out fires with this, it'll just ignite. It's swamp. It's got too much vegetation on it. Not to mention I'm undergoing the unfortunate effects of not knowing how much flight I have apparently, because I just keep flying until I fall. Really? I get like a perk that gives me better wands, and then I don't find any wands. That spell's really good if I could use it properly. It's just it doesn't move, it just appears somewhere, so you have to be at the right distance to use it from. Which is a little bit of a pain, but I think I could get the hang of it. Like, that wasn't bad. 172 damage, too. That's a good deal. That's a good deal out. It's just, it's not as great for digging as I'd hoped. Not to say it's bad, it just isn't necessarily good. Fungal Caverns is to my left, isn't it? Let's go there. Got quite a bit of health left from this level, and I didn't exactly find much of my time here, so... Might as well go explore a little. Cause a bit of damage, deal a bit of mischief out. Things of the sort. This thing has such a goofy path. Chaotic Path does not make life easy with some ones. Bubble Spark, any slow-traveling spells, most notably, because it gives them way more, like, freedom to move wherever the heck they want. It's actually a terrible pain. And in the wrong system, it's, like, in the wrong situation, it can be a death sentence. I don't know if the Patience Cube is guaranteed to spawn, but I think it's a high chance. But if it is a guaranteed spawn, I am interested in that. I just don't think it is. Damn, I'm like banking up over here. This could be worse, honestly. And I'm actually getting like toxic sludge friggin' encroached here. It sucks. Take that, jerk. The teleporting explosion is kind of useful if you can land it just right, but I feel like it would be much more useful if I had to spawn spell on enemies, sort of. That sort of deal. Okay, I just wasted... Oh, okay. I didn't waste anything. We got giant explosion on slimy enemies, which would have been crazy for this level, but I'll take it now. Actually, you know what? That could work. And it's got the triggered bolts too, so they go freaking everywhere. Though I don't know which bounce is going to cause this proclaimed giant explosion. I also don't know how giant the explosion is. I haven't played in a while with it, so I don't know how giant this explosion is anticipated to be. Which makes me very worried to attack this enemy. There's actually some good synergies with that, though. If I got, like, Slime Mist or something, I need unlimited spells to make it in any way conventional, because 15 of them is not a lot. Man, he got away. Rapscallion bastard. Oh, fuck. Okay. Teleportation. Ain't that a bitch. What's that got on? Freeze Charge. Actually, Freeze Charge is pretty useful. Though, I don't know if I want to trade it for any of this stuff. Not right now. If I get Tentacle later on, I'll grab Freeze Charge, because that makes like a one-shot melee wand. Because any enemies in the game that take melee damage when frozen, or any living enemies, like non-robotic enemies, they basically insta-die, so... I'm very interested in that happening if I can get it to a range nicely, but if I don't find a tentacle, then there'd be no point in me lugging it all the fucking way down there, so... Whoa! Average teleporting enemy moment. Friggin' asshole, get out of here. Good lead teleportation somewhere else. I gotta remember that I can attack enemies through walls with this one. Though it doesn't... I don't think it casts through shields, does it? Oh, it does. It ignores shields. Okay. That's nice. It's actually quite pleasant. Oh. I don't know who that went and killed, but some poor bastard just got it, I bet ya. Ooh, fungus blood is everywhere. Wow! He just, like, mangled that dude. I kill Kona on sight because they're quite frightening. This is actually a really good wand for this phase in the game. I think this is a tier 2 or tier 3, so I'm gonna bring it along. Though I don't know what to replace it with here. I guess I could replace it with the 2-slot shuffler. And then, how much deeper do I want to venture in here? Because much deeper than this will probably get to... Oh, yeah, don't... No, I know myself, I'm not taking that. That's a one-click shortcut to disembowelment. Okay, I'm gonna get off this level now, and go to the Holy Mountain. Because honestly, fungal caves, wee bit dangerous. I don't fuck with the dangerous levels. I'm a safe level liker. I'm unable to hit that. For all conventions and purposes, like, completely unable to hit that. There we are. That's what I was trying to do. Well, that's on fire, so now I just have to wait. I'm good at waiting. Okay, it's no longer on fire. There we are. Should probably put this lava potion in my last slot to avoid misclicks that involve me dumping it on my feet. Ow! That's horrible news. I actually did not want to get teleported at random there, but wasn't really given the option, just kind of happened, so... Man, I'd like out of this level, actually. Poor health. I'm gonna actually... I may die here. Oh. An increase to my max, which is wonderful, but it doesn't heal me at all, so... I'm still just as dead as I started off. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Well, that was a pleasant find in the last second. Okay. Time for wand modifying. This is where things get interesting. Chaotic Path makes things fast, but it makes them impossible to aim, so I don't know if I want to keep it. I mean, I could use it later, I guess. I don't know if I have a use for it now. So, what will I do with these ones? I don't really have anything to use with these. Like, the double cast there would be nice to get, like, a rapid-fire one going, but I don't have a chainsaw or a digging bolt or anything to make use of it, so it's not like I can actually make that useful in any way. This would be good. However, the mana recharge speed on that makes it a little bit iffy, but that's okay. Just swap them out. There we go. And we've got an explosive wand. Wonderful. Not putting Chaotic Path on that, I know better. Breathless is good. It's very tempting, but I might have to get Breathless. Like, that's such a good perk. I don't know. What are we thinking? We thinking Breathless? I'm thinking Breathless. So that I know that I'm not gonna, like, die from something stupid that I have zero control over. 109 mana charge speed and 300 base mana. Yeah, this thing's on like the same level as the one up there. Except I realistically don't have anything conventional to do with it yet. I mean, actually, you know what? I could I could long distance cast this. Like that. Because that allows me to place a bomb anywhere in the world, which is at very least useful, so I won't complain about it too hard. It is limited, unfortunately, but that's misery's the river of the world, isn't it? Actually, this one's really cheap for all these spark bolts. I might take them and then make use of the Pentagon spell on that instead. Because then I could swap these over here and then switch these around. There. What is that capable of now? Oh, that's right, the explosion. I forgot about that static. I feel like that's gonna be better than the explosion, just for safety reasons. Like, I know myself, I'll get myself killed with the other friggin' wand, so maybe the explosion was not the way to go, and this is the way to go. Little blast of spells. It does the job. Like, it does the damage of the magic arrow, plus the spark bolts, or just the spark bolts if I miss, sort of thing. Like, I'd say that's pretty effective as a spell. I'm happy with that. Okay, well, I was happy with that. Oh yeah, I'm still happy with that. Okay, that works fine for me. Ooh, got those before they went away. Nice. Will not be getting these before they go away. No, they are gone as hell. This is actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I've used worse wands, honestly. Oh, Mountain Blade Bannerlord was downloading. Well, that's why my internet was probably goddamn terrible for a while, huh? Okay, let's see what's electrifying the water in here. It's probably an enemy. Oh, it's a battery. There we go. I can now safely traverse this water cave. And I got Breathless, too. Which makes life a little easier for that. That way I don't drown every time I put my hand under the water in this game, because honestly, that's like a high-up cause of death right there. It happens. Just trying to go for a dip in Noita, and your ass drowns. This is gonna be chilly water in it. And I suppose it doesn't really matter. Chilly water's no different from water unless you go drinking it, so I don't intend to drink it. I'm gonna dump it on myself in the case I catch fire. Man, that actually deals some, like, pretty decent damage, because most of those spells get delivered on impact. If I get piercing on this, it'd probably go pretty crazy. Well, I'm glad that was a bunch of gold and not an electric stone. Because that would have been a one-click shortcut to death. There we go. Got more water on our flask there. Yeah, Freakazoid. Take that. Wow, there was like another Hisi just behind that guy. Ah! Now we're talking in terms of the, Wow, okay, yeah, that's a Hisi firing squad, isn't it? I'm pretty sure they spawn here. Like, this is a room where that spawns. Because I've seen them a great many times here. In this exact location where the big, like, arc of ice can fall on their head. That was my cell phone going off. There we go. Which is off as hell. What time is it? 9 o'clock? These all have timers, which sucks, actually. It's not great. There's the Firestone. I don't care for it. Like, I don't need it for anything, but... Whoa. No good. Alright, where's that sniper hiding out at? Probably went down this way. Ah. The good news is, if he went down this way, he's probably died in a horrible way by now. This is a classic puzzle. I really like this one. Clear up as much electrical resistance as I can. And then let the electricity do its thing to light the oil in here to burn the structure holding the block up. Alternatively, I just put a bunch of explosives on it and detonate them all, but... because that will somehow ignite the stuff in there. Nice. Like if I were to do this. Oh, no, it didn't ignite it. Okay, we're good. Game is functioning as intended for once. Very, very interesting lore there. There it is. The oil fire begins. I guess I could also wait for this to slowly rust away, but that might take a while, so... Okay, this wand is terrible, and the spells on it aren't wonderful, but I will take the electric charge. That's got some uses behind it. Stunning enemies is important in Noita. I like to not get attacked when I'm trying to attack something, so... Oh, that just cleared that whole group, huh? Oh, you poor bastard. He didn't deserve that. F for hasty. That's a common Sneepushki F. Poor bastard. He didn't even see it coming. He never knew it killed him. Oh, I do gotta check my chat. You're right. The chat's updating when I'm not paying attention. Why am I seeing messages that are held for review? Matt, what are you putting in there? Hold on, hold on. We take a look at these. Let me. I got no job loser. I'll show that. Another moderator just handled this. What? No, I want these shown. No, there is no other moderator. I am the moderator. I refuse to believe this blasphemy. Okay, well, my chat's working now. I don't know what was, like, holding it up, but I can now see that Matt and Josh are present. Bro's out here evil posting on the chat line, though. Like, good heavens. Okay, I'm gonna put my cell phone in a spot that, like, blocks my monitor, so that way I can see the chat more effectively while I get shot to death. Should probably have the game paused considering the ice caves, but that's okay. Okay. What's up, Anson? Alright. We pull up with the Noita. Oh! The Noita stream, because this shit's just... There's something about it. There's something about it. In math class? Yeah, I figured. You know, this is my way of rescuing the dubious members who are still like trapped in school. It's just having them watch a Noita stream that is in no way, shape, or form educational instead of useful at all. It's pretty awesome, TBH. Wow, those guys suck. Huh. I think I'll leave this level because I have 1 HP. Dive into that mountain there. We'll clutch up. Let's store this in the payload. Yeah, we'll put that in the spark bolts inside of this one, because this one explodes into spark bolts. Okay. Well, those fish are dead as shit. Oh, we got some useful ones. We got Trick Greed, 4 times gold instead of 2 times when death is an accident. Or I could get the permanent shield, which is also kind of useful. You guys are getting jiggy? That's wonderful. What is that supposed to indicate to me? Wow, that has a negative 0.7 second cast delay. I love ones that just go into the 64 fucking bit integer. It's wonderful. They truly make this game a diverse experience. Right then. I don't know what to do with this, honestly. I've got a lot of possibilities here. He who's the rescuer? You guys are so wonderful. You're sweethearts. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't put an explosion on something that doesn't have a trigger. It's just gonna, like, I'm gonna cast it and it's gonna detonate my fucking face. I don't know, I kind of want to take this one because it's got the add mana on it. I don't want anything about the wand. The wand is all garbage, but... This wand is also all garbage, but I really do want the add mana. Like, it's a useful spell. I don't know how I feel about it. What happens when I put a spark bolt with trigger and I have the explosion on it? Does it do what I think it does? Does it just, like, explode every time it hits a wall? I don't want to go near it now. I really have no way of finding out, do I? No, it only explodes once. Okay, thank God. Take the 800? I don't know, I want to take the 800. I do want to take the 800. Okay, I'm taking the 800. I'll do it. I am jobless. I'm jobless as hell. We got Giga-Disc projectiles, too, that basically just come back and kill you, but I can use those later for a very specific boss. Spoilers. Don't need the Rain Cloud spell anymore. I'll hold on to the Dogwater Wand. I don't know what I'm going to conventionally use it for. I guess I just kind of have it, but whatever. Okay, we got the Water Wand, but more importantly, we've got the spells on it. The add mana is huge. We move on with these. Actually, this wand is probably a death sentence, but I should have considered that before I left the mountain. EC base time. Oh, this place sucks. I hate EC base. I hate EC base so much. Oh, and we got the electric projectile, which doesn't sound that bad until you realize every surface in this whole area is metal. So if I hit something I'm standing on, I'm probably just going to die. When's the last time I played Skyblock? Probably before I lost my Minecraft account, like 2 years ago, because I tried to, like, do the whole switch over to Microsoft thing, and it just, it got my account, like, deleted. Or it's not deleted, I just can't sign into it, because it doesn't recognize the sign-in, whether I use the Microsoft account it was addressed to, or its regular sign-in, so it's just inaccessible entirely. Wow, okay, yeah, being able to stun these guys, really useful. Being stunned really sucks. Can't confirm as a person who was just spending time stunned. Why is there ring of blue? The ring of blue is a shield. Like, it just causes, it just protects me at all times. Okay, that's a Giga Black Hole. I know how that goes. I've casted those before. They just kill you. But, yeah, it's a shield that protects me from some slow-moving attacks. Well, I got a new account, but I haven't wanted to play on it because I dumped, like, probably 80 hours worth of gameplay into Skyblock on my old one, so I don't want to... Ow! I don't want to redo it all. Hey! Say hi to asshole. Holy. Okay, yeah, that's just fire. That's so cool. Okay, okay, okay. I'm eating those. I'm eating those. Electricity actually does bonus damage to mechanical enemies, so... Cranking, like, 70 damage a hit on this guy. Oh, wow. That was a rather potent explosion. Alright, let's, ow. Probably start making our way to the bottom of the map, considering I'm going to die if I do not. Okay, fire immunity would be really nice at this point in the game, because most enemies that you kill... Like... Listen, 80's pretty decent. I'll take 80 for this point in gameplay, okay? This thing's like such a shit wand. I've had such bad wand RNG, it is absurd, so I'm working on it here. Trying to make something of any use at all. Also, I'm pretty sure if I step in the water while holding this wand, I'll be electrocuted to death where I stand, so... I better watch my step. .188, get fucked. Okay, yeah, that's just, you know, a fucking manhunter horde of Heat. Get sucked in the black hole, jerk off. Have fun. Unfortunately, that thing also absorbs gold, so it's not the most efficient thing to kill enemies with, but it works. I had a life back then, that's true. Once upon a time, eh? I mean, I've only been jobless for, like, a day. I had a job, like, yesterday, and then they let me off, so... They ran out of work, and they didn't want to pay me anymore, so they just kind of got rid of me. Certified, like, that's what I get for trying to get employed in Strathroy, man. That guy just got, like, wiped from this fucking edge of reality. He's no longer here. I've never seen a person get erased until now. Holy. Wow, that's just a big flamethrower wand with damage field. Actually, that doesn't sound horrible. That's actually kind of cool. I think it's kind of sweet. Wow, it does a surprising amount of damage on hit. Oh! Boys are here. Good news is I can stun them for a really long time with electricity. Bad news is, every time they die, they begin burning. Okay. I don't want this guy grabbing a wand, so... Because as much as it's not my favorite wand, it's not gonna work great. Fire wand, do go. Okay, yeah, I've made them angry. There's that. Ain't that nice. There's the exit to the level. I don't actually have anything else to do in EC base. Like, I don't have teleportation, so I can't use the hourglass room. I don't have any broken wands or tablets, so I can't use the anvil for anything. Wow, this really sucks, actually. I'm really glad I had the shield, because that would have just, like, insta-killed me. Okay, yeah, so stunning myself with this wand, not great. I'll move on for now. I'll come back if I need anything there. Taking that. Wow, okay, now we've got some options. We've got Petrify, which turns enemies to stone on death. Which sounds really useful in, theory, but theoretics is where we limit that. Aha! That's what we're talking about. Unlimited spells. I can now use the flamethrower as much as I want. You know, let's get Chaotic Path on it just to see what it does. Fuck it. Actually, never mind. That's a great way to immolate myself to death. That occurred to me last second there. Giant Explosion on Slimy is now permanent. Okay. We got Drilling Shot, Magic Arrow, Bubble Spark, Circle of Buoyancy. I could stone them, but I don't... What does that cost for me to use? Oh, it's only 10 mana drain, actually. It's not bad. Turns a wounded enemy into stone. I'm assuming that's typically limited, but it doesn't appear it is now, so... What if I just put that on here? Did I just... Did I just turn that fish to stone? No, it's meat of an innocent creature. Okay, so he didn't get turned to stone. I guess it only turns enemies to stone, not passives. That's interesting. What happens if I hit something that's already stone with it? Actually, it's probably a question I don't want to ask. I know better than that. We don't ask those questions in Noita. We just accept the fact that they are not stone. You know what? I could put Flamethrower as the burst on this instead, couldn't I? That's kind of cool. And it does a lot more damage. I don't know how I feel about it. Now that's a cool one. See, we get that fire arc going between them. There's more dangerous arc spells to use. But, that one was, the only one I really had, so... Okay, this guy's a jerk. Sorry, get immolated. Stone plus stone equals, yeah, that's a good question for the class. I have no idea what that equals. It did nothing to him, so... I might have to stick with the spark bolts on this, though. They're too reliable to get rid of right now, man. Recharge time on that's okay. What's the... Mana charge speed is much higher, though. Maybe it would be better if I put this onto this one. Just because I don't have any shuffling wands, so... I'll use this as a flamethrower. That's a fairly endless flamethrower. And this is going to be more consistent. My only concern is that if I hit myself with Petrify, it'll insta-kill me. That's my only big worry with that. Because Petrify has a tendency to be like a weird spell to use. I've only got one multicast, and it's omnidirectional, so I can't really use it to make a rapid fire wand. And I've got a digging blast, but it's not... I don't have anything to pair it with. I need a multicast to do spell wrapping, so I can't do that. The electricity's a death sentence, so now I can put multiple on this if I really want to. So let's move these spells over here. So we'll categorize this. This is the payload. It's delivered by this. These are the modifiers to everything in the payload, and this is the magic arrow with trigger that is the delivery system. So this delivers. On hit, it has the trigger for the payload, which is affected by Petrify, and everything in this petrifies. And it says wounded enemy, not killed enemy, so... Does this just kill enemies instantly on hit? Like, this... Is that what that does? Because if it does, that'd be really nice, but as a trade-off, I just get the damage field instead. Like, that improves my damage outcome, doesn't it? Because that was 42. Yeah, these hit for, like, 34. If I put the damage field on it, it hits for 50. 46, 64. Yeah, pretty inconsistent, but it hits. So maybe that's the way to do this. I think I'm going to stick with that, honestly. And then anything that I want to modify onto there from that, I can just work with. Don't need to add mana. This one's mana is not a problem. I don't know how I feel about that. The Digging Blast would be nice if it did damage, but it only does drill damage, so it's not going to harm enemies. It would be nice if I could pack this full of chainsaws or, like, luminous drills or something. That would be pretty dangerous. Wow, would you look at this jackass, eh? Wow, I'm just burning to death now. Good move, mech. Oh, and I'm burning to death without a liquid to put it out, so I use Worm Pheromone. That guy's a jerk. I actually, am gonna struggle to kill this enemy because of his shield. I don't really have a means of dealing with shielded enemies yet. I mean, he's dead, but, you know, not the most efficient thing I've ever done. Airfield's extremely hot. Oh, that's not good. I didn't bring water. Putting out fire here is going to be kind of a pain. Ow! Put my game freeze. Okay, something just happened that froze my entire game. Oh! Oh, Noita's playing a little heavy right now. Something silly's going on. I think it's a safe guess that an enemy somewhere picked up a nuke wand. Wow, I love enemies that just ignore typical forms of damage. That's so cool. Like the spiders in this level that just don't take any projectile damage whatsoever. I just realized that the air does feel extremely hot, but the air is also... Is it humid or just hot? No, it is humid. Because I'm getting water from nothing. Which means projectiles are slowed. Not wonderful for the typical enemy, but I've got a pretty fast casting wand. Like, these are high velocity projectiles, so I should be able to make pretty good use of them. Okay, that's a bunch of spiders. Isn't that cool? Oh. game's getting a bit silly. Things are getting rough on the Noita end of things. I've got enough of a computer for this game, so something heavy is happening, like something big is happening off screen. Okay. I moved fast enough to put out the fire on my wand. Wow, okay. All the fire from up there just joined me. Oh, that guy's got a lot of health. I really don't like him. I'd like to get that wand down there, but there's, you know, a little bit of fire at the moment. Oh, reduced lifetime's huge, and there's a multicast in here. I might just have to trade the Giga Black Hole for that. But I just have to? I mean, like, it wasn't a choice. It was objectively, like, a better thing for me to have, so... There's a couple of good spells on there. We like those. Invisibilium potion. This is a potion of acid. Not what we want. Got breathless, so I'm comfortable underwater. Okay. This is a bunch of triggers. That's actually really good. The mana charge speed on the wand is not wonderful, but it's not horrible. Like, it's usably bad, and I've got, like, an add mana spell, so... As long as I can compensate for what I'm spending per spell cast, I can compensate for what I'm using. Okay, that's a lot. I would actually like that enemy to be dead. That would be optimal for me right now. Well, I'll ask HR about that one. There we go. That dumps acid on everything down below. Starting to hurt a little bit, though. At least I can sit underwater and just ignore enemies. That's pretty huge. The electric stone makes itself very present here. I don't want to be teleported. Honestly, I don't think I will. Got the electric stone before it killed me. Okay. How do I want to go about getting in there? Having Breathless and the electric stone's a pretty decent combo, actually. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore that enemy because he's tougher than me. I've got enough gold to move on, though. There's no point in me staying here. I'm just gonna get killed. Though I've killed most enemies in this area, so I'm relatively safe for the time being. Ow! I say as I explode. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to move on, though. This has been fun and all, but I don't like the jungle in this game. It's notably dangerous. Like, there's a great many reasons it's one of the most dangerous areas in the game, so I think moving on would be my hottest take from here. Well, some worm went digging around in the Holy Mountain. That's not good. Look at that asshole. Ripping my Holy Mountain to shreds. Last thing I need is to fight God right now. And he took out the portal I was standing next to. Shit. What a jerk. Those guys are immune to each other's damage types, so I should probably kill them with great speed. There we go. I killed him without... I was gonna say without angering the gods, but it appears we've sailed that ship. Rats. Well, I suppose I could grab the health increase really quickly. Okay, well, the gods don't like us anymore. Ah, because the worm came down here, I see. Makes sense. Nuke orbit? Yeah, I'm sure that's not a death trap. I actually know how to deal with this guy. You tuck yourself up nice and close beyond the statue here, and you hope he doesn't come. Nah, I'm just kidding. There's actually a plan to it. Oh, rats. Actually messed that up crazy hard. I don't want to be dead when the next level comes along, man. Piss off. Okay. There we go. That could have been worse, honestly. Okay. I do want the nuke orbit. And I don't know if Matt is still watching, but if he was, he would tell me to get it. So... I might have to go with the nuke orbit. It's such a death sentence. I know it's not gonna end well. I know for a fact it's not gonna end well, unless I get, like, explosion immunity or something. Projectile repulsion field's kinda nice. Do I want to switch it up and risk the chance of getting garbage perks, though? Or do I want to take the repulsion field? Because the repulsion field's good. But... I gotta try. Electricity immunity's massive. Okay. Electricity immunity means I can put electricity spells back on this. We got the double spell, we got the reduced lifetime. I believe if I reduce a lifetime below... It's, Hold on. There's a method to my madness here, I promise. Did I... The gods are impressed. Did I just make an infinite lifetime spell? Is that what I've done here? What did I do to impress the gods? What? I have no idea what I did. Whatever it is, it's not what I thought I was doing. Yeah, it's definitely not what I thought I was doing. But, I'm not really sure what I did here. I somehow made an infinite lifetime spell, because that's what that message means when the gods are impressed. I can't seem to understand what I did. I didn't do anything of note. Not that I'm aware. I don't quite get it. I have no idea. Okay, let's make this the most potent, violent thing you've ever seen. Let's get some electric fire up in here. That's asking for it. That's like every damage type I can possibly conceive in one spell. That's crazy. That's wild to me. I think I know how this is gonna go. I think we know what I'm about to do, but let's gonna try it. What's the way to quickly cast that? Is it? It ain't like that. I thought there was a way to quickly cast these. Does the Digging Bolt just not have the capacity to insta-cast spells? Wait, hold on. What if I, Okay, yeah, that's a little more dangerous. That's something more to the effect of what I had in mind. I can't reduce the lifetime of these, can't I? Yeah, just not very considerably. Honestly, I think that would be asking for it anyway, so we're going to avoid that. However, add mana on there. I think there's a way for me to make like a rapid fire wand with this. Just trying to do the math on how I'd make that possible. Well, that one's nice and all, but there's a way for me to spell wrap this. I know there is. Like, this is how you're supposed to do it. Now, how do I add a modifier to that without, like, totally breaking it? Because that's literally just like the normal-ass casting speed, unless you just can't do it with the drill. Which is very possible, honestly. I hadn't considered that. Okay. I think this one is like the most potent thing I've developed in a while, honestly. Actually, no, sorry. The nuke orbit with that would be the most potent thing I've developed in a while. That would be the kicker. I'm pretty sure this is a death sentence, but I'm not going to let that deter me. Oh god, it has 250 mana drain. It is a one-click shortcut to certain death. That's exactly what that is. Oh my god. I can make like the spark bolt that wipes out civilizations here. Hold on. I shouldn't cast these without explosion immunity, so I'm gonna leave that one in the back pocket. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna leave that in any pocket because I know myself, and I'm gonna somehow misclick and cast it. So we're leaving it there. That's a safe place for the time being. This does a good 200 damage. That's pretty decent. I'll take that. It's not horrible. Okay. Still doesn't really give me a way to deal with shielded enemies, but it's the closest thing. Though I guess going into the I'm going into the lab? I don't know if I want to do the vault with. I just don't have enough equipment to go into the vault like this. Like I feel like I won't be able to kill anything that's got a shield. That's my biggest concern. So I can't kill an enemy with a shield, I can't kill an enemy at all. You know what? Whatever. I'll go into the vault like this. We'll make it possible. We'll make it happen. Wow, yeah, immediately we've got mages that are going to... Oh. Die instantly, I guess. This thing does a little more damage than I'd realized. Okay, I think we might actually be set up for something here. Because that goes straight through shielded enemies now. And when they're not dead, they're stunned. I can now throw the Yuko at people too, if I feel it becomes necessary. Because I've got electricity immunity naturally now, so I can just jump into the death pit. Like this, I can just walk through basically. There's no loot in here, unfortunately. Usually there's a chest or something, or a max health increase in the middle of this, which kind of sucks, but... usually there's also something in the meat pile. The meat pile's always got goodies in it. Just gotta dig to the bottom of it. Really? No goodies in the meat pile, huh? That actually sucks a little bit. I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Whoa. Oh, goodbye. Okay, so yeah, my damage is not representative of my health, though, so I'm very, very squishy. I gotta watch what I do. Like, if I shoot the wrong barrel, it's a death sentence. Shit, those things actually suck to fight. Not to mention I can still burn. Which is usually something that I've solved at this point in gameplay, but haven't yet here, so... Wow, 300 damage hit. Not horrible, Nick. Not horrible. We're getting there. I'm slowly getting better at the game. Like, I'm usually making the boss room these days, so... Getting there. Okay. We've got a spell shop here. Nothing, awesome. And they're all, of course, overpriced because they're not Holy Mountain prices, but hey, it's something cool. Yikes! Yeah, I kind of do regret making these fireballs. While they do a little bit more damage, which tends to be worth it, they also kind of hurt. We want to be the Yuko's friend here. Okay, the Yuko will fight them in the meantime. Hi, Yuko. Please kill these freakazoids for me. Wow, thank you. Holy shit. Yeah, the Yuko won't attack me as long as I'm holding the stone. We're pals, so... That works for me, okay. Yuko, I need help. Yuko, I need help. Yuko, I need help. Yuko, I need help. You bastard. You're gonna abandon me. Okay, we got molten metal everywhere in here. Which in any other situation would be bad, but I think it actually does a ton of damage to machine enemies, so. Not like this one, of course. I'm not worried about those, but... Preventative maintenance. Cover myself in water before I fight the enemy that bursts into flames. I want to get piercing to deliver this payload multiple times to the same enemy. I feel like that would be just really good all around. Okay, there's Yuko. I don't have to deal with him right now. It occurs to me I'm also not explosion immune, so I should probably stay away from anything that blows up. Like, you know, the World War II era sea mine that I'm standing literally on top of right now. I do like that I can deliver that payload straight to the enemy's face. Rats. I don't like that I burst into flames every 1 minute. Is this the bottom of the mountain? Thank God it's not. Like, maybe I was making a little less progress than I thought I was here. Okay, we're gonna use Invisibilium to get across a little bit of the level. Even though some items can affect me anyway. Maybe the Invisibilium isn't gonna be useful to me. Maybe I'm just not invisible enough. Uh-oh. That wasn't the one I thought it was, but for some reason that guy just chose to die anyway, so I'm not gonna start asking questions now. We got a vault class along here. Uh-oh. Falling down. Usually terrible news when enemies are threats, but I think I'm doing pretty good considering my lack of health right now. I don't have to worry about Holy Mountain damage anymore, because that ship has sailed. I think this is a pretty good set so far. We're running along pretty good. Ow. You little friggin' rat. Take that. Never look at me ever again, freakazoid. I hear a magical liquid of some sort somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I also am trying to tunnel my way into this room, and I just can't find an entrance for my life. Like, no such thing exists. Oh wow, that guy's dead as hell. Oh, I don't want to fight the sword carriers. They're scary. They've got a lot of health. This has a lot of spells for me to use. Like that one. Like that sword carrier right there. Like the one I was just talking about, actually, yeah. Wow, that did not put the fire out. You're joking. That also didn't put the fire out. I'm dead to fire. What? Game, hello? Bro, I just got, like, fire encroached. That was so incredibly dumb. So, the water that I poured on myself didn't put it out, so I tried completely soaking myself in Invisibilium, which also didn't put it out. Ah, that's brutal. That's so AIDS. Alright, well, that concludes today's run. That was today's big Noita L, as they say in the books. I'll run on another one tomorrow. I'll run another one every day until I get employed. That's my my big groove right now, and it appears my computer has completely and entirely frozen. I don't know why that's happened. We do a little getting software instability. Smile. Oh, there we go.